It is said the only constant is change.
Who's the most overrated player in pro basketball?
So my father tells you, if they fail, they can go down and put them on top. Put them down here and talk to me.
Eight mice were placed in 4 males, 4 females. They had unlimited food and unlimited water. There were no diseases or predators, absolutely no threats of any kind. 5 years later, every single one of them was dead, and not a single death was caused by anything a vet could have diagnosed. This is Universe 25, the most disturbing experiment ever run on the society. In 1960,
This can get you.
Back in the days, we had a...
Trojans will put total leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are today.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Takes his way ahead, pick up a 3 and gets it to the 20-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air.
Boom, bro. Y'all got to chill out with that shit up, bro.
Well, they try to throw for it there on 3rd down on the opening drive of the game. They don't get it, but let's punt the ball away. Let's trust our defense. And, guys, let's also trust this home field advantage and the crowd to get loud and make it real difficult on our opponent.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out.
Bro!
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
What a great job by this defense. You get 3rd down stop, and you're like, yes, put my hand in the air, 4th down, force a punt. They go for it, and you get a stop and set your offense up in great field position already. Nice job by this defense.
first down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. And the Trojans racing to the line in the hurry-up. The jet sweep pass. Headed to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Southern Cal. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it. They rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Off play action. It's picked off. The Heisman contender turns it over. He didn't get a lot on the return, but man, he set his offense up at the 30.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his man. It's Barry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking to throw on first down.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
This quarterback part of their running game. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojan.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So here comes the Auburn offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Looking to throw on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
Obviously not the start this quarterback was hoping for, guys. He's now 0 for 4 to start the game throwing it. He just can't seem to find a rhythm. He's not finding his receivers. I'm even wondering if he's seeing the field that well at all. But no surprise, when you start the game 0 for 4 at QB, you've got no points on offense.
And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks.
These are simple routes, the drag routes that go across the field, but they actually can turn into huge plays. You see all the speed on the outside now at wide receiver. You get it in his hands quick, he can go make a play, make one guy miss, and maybe next time he can make an even bigger game.
At midfield, he's got room. Oh, there's an alley to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. Great job by the back on the option.
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squiver inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Trojans want to crank the tempo. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. No huddle offense to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield, pick up 10 and the first down. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. You saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
And the Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. It's complete to the left. Discards him with the stiff arm. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them.